Hi there, I'm Paul Mitchell, speaker and author, and today I'd like to talk about values into action. If you're in an organisation, be it small or large, you've probably got a set of values. They could be on the wall, they could be on the coffee mugs, they could be on the mouse mats. Very important. It's very important to have in front of mind. But how do you turn values into behaviours? This is the key. I see far too many organisations or teams with sets of values which can be misinterpreted. So I want to show you how you could put values into action. It's a very simple model that we do in our team development workshops. So you take a value, and let's just say we're going to have the value of honesty, which often comes up as a value. You then put verb value. So you put a verb to the value by behaviour to outcome. Well, what the hell does that mean? So you might have, rather than just have honesty as one of our values, you put a verb. We what honesty? Well, we embrace, we drive, we not just encourage. Notice encourage honesty is very, very different from embrace. Well, we encourage honesty, but you don't have to be honest. No. You want a word, you want a verb that really drives the value home. But you can't just, we embrace honesty. What does that mean? It's going to mean different things for different people. So here's the clue. Put it into a value. So it could be we embrace honesty by, and put a behaviour. Here's an example of a behaviour. By talking directly to people that we have an issue with. We embrace honesty by talking directly to people that we have an issue with. Notice that's a behaviour. We can see it. We can put it in a wheelbarrow. It's there. It's tangible. It's not just a fluffy value. So we embrace. So get your value to start with. What are your values? Then together as a team, agree the verb to drive the value, and then the by, agree the behaviour that you want at that point. And by the way, the values will stay the same. The behaviours might change over time. Sometimes what I might do is work in one organisation and it will embrace those values, but the team may have a different set of behaviours. So you have the same and different. And the two, if you want to get real sophisticated, the two is, what's the outcome going to be? To develop great teamwork or great trust or something like that. Now this is an optional. You don't have to do this bit. But what I'm suggesting is if you've got a set of values, turn those values into behaviours. Very, very, very clear behaviours. We embrace honesty by talking directly to someone we have a problem with rather than going to someone else. And that's not enough. I've seen too many businesses, too many teams have values and then turn them into behaviours and leave it at that. You must, not possibly, maybe, you must then have a look at what are you going to do to reinforce the values. How will we keep them alive? Go back to your coffee mugs, put them front and centre every time you have a team meeting. Talk about one of those values at a team meeting and how you're behaving. And here's the kicker. Here's the most important thing about values into action and bringing them to life and making them live and breathe in your business. And that is, how are you going to enforce the values? Sounds like, well, we don't do that around here, we're all adults. No. Thank you for playing. We need some consequence, some system, some agreed way we're going to behave with each other if the values are broken. No one breaks a value because they mean to. You don't get up in the morning and go, wow, what a great day to break a value. People just break values. So we need to pull them aside, let them know that they've done it, bring it to the team. Whatever you agree is fine, but do have a way of reinforcing and enforcing the values. So once again, if you've got a set of values, great, but even greater, turn those values into really clear behaviours that people can do, and then agree as a team how you're going to reinforce and how you're going to enforce those values. And I guarantee your team will go to another level of trust and another level of performance. I'm Paul Mitchell. Be true to you.